We are working with this today, is the plan. Welcome to another episode, guys. I've officially got it. Matt's bought himself a new truck for the property. Look at the big girl, big international. Bit off topic here, but that is a lovely truck. Signature 600. This is my dream. Get your own. Well, that sticker is an absolute perler. So yeah, NOS today. I got the NOS bottle filled and I might try and hook this up properly. I'll get it out. Pull this out. I might try. Oh, dropping switches. It's not a legit NOS switch, but hey, that must have fell out of somewhere, probably here. So, long and short, this kit was bought at a garage sale. It's never been used. And I'm like, well, let's use it. Let's make a video out of it and see what it does. So today's plan is put NOS on a car. I'll just see if it helps it to rev any harder with, yeah, some tuning from PCM Tech, and we'll see if it will go past 6.5, if it'll blow up, if it'll just melt a piston. I started editing this video and re-watched the start of it, I don't know, multiple times and thought, it doesn't quite tell the full story. So I've done this once before to this same car and wanted to see what it would rev to if I take all the limiting factors out of the ECU tune-wise, safety RPM stuff out of it. And the car only revved to like 6 grand, I think, from memory, 6.2. I'll put a quick clip up of the video, or otherwise go click it and have a watch. And then since then, I was like, well, let's get a NOS bottle and I'll see what it revs to that time. That probably explains it a bit better. I've done it once, didn't rev as far as I wanted it to. Thought, let's put NOS on it and we'll see what it revs to. So that's also why I'm doing it to this car. Because we want it to rev harder. We want it to like break. Something to come out, not of this engine obviously, but something to come out of here-ish, or something to fly out there, or who knows. Something to go boom. That'd be nice. Sort of. That would be a little bit nice. I'll hook some of this up. I've never done NOS before. We'll see how we go. And this is the bottle. She's filled up now, which is the go. Don't know how many times you can do this, but it's, yeah. Whoa. It's got power. It's got pressure. No idea about NOS, but I'm willing to learn it. It intrigues me. So it should be good. So I'll hook all these lines up. Hopefully we have everything we need. Strap it to the side of that car and we'll see what it does. Taking me a little while, oh, not a little while, that's a lie, a couple minutes anyway to figure out where everything goes on this kit. But I think I've worked it out, because you get all your jet sizes, which I knew, like there's some small numbers. How can I read that? Or this is never going to shut. Anyway, that says 65 on it. And you can see that hole in the end of it. Hard to show. Anyway, you see that hole in the end of it? That's the biggest one. And this is the smallest one. That is a pin size hole in comparison, isn't it? So yeah, you get smallest to biggest, and then you sit them in here. Like, oh, I'll show you on this thing. So then you get this little nozzle here, fuel in one, not NOS in the other. Comes out in 2 different holes in it. And then you put this in facing your intake, and it all just seems to happen, I believe. So anyway, you slot that one in there, and then you slot another one in here, let's say. And then there your jet sizes. So I'm assuming that your fuel one, if you want to be safe, like you make your fuel one massive and make your NOS one little. And then you hook that up to a zhish. This one's fuel. That throws on there like this. We've got lots of length on our NOS, which is nice. This one threads on there like this. I'll make it all neater in the engine bay, but you guys will see what's going on here. So do them up, happy days. Put this into the air intake, and then it did come with a T-piece. Put that in the inline fuel. It's got the same fuel pressure as the car then, so it probably makes sense. But yeah, that's how it hooks up. NOS on one, fuel on the other, give it everything at once. I'm gonna set it up on the car now, and we'll see how we go, how it looks. But that's the general vibe right there. And just to see that it all works, we'll just hook it up to a 12 volt here. You love me. And it should now be open. Yep. And it all just blows that way, works a treat. I did look up the instructions that this came with, that the NOS kit came with, which is sort of cheating, I know, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So in reference to jetting size. The stock Falcon jet fuel pressure is about 44, so somewhere between these two tables. So I had a 38 jet, because obviously I may as well go the bigger size down here somewhere. So I had a 38 jet in my fuel jet size at fuel pressure, so that's the correct side. Then my NOS jet size, I've made 60, which pretty well adds up. I might be on the leaner side if I'm reading it right. But I'm not too stressed. That's the jets that I had that were closest, so that's what it got. So it was actually the other way, the fuel jet to be smaller and the NOS jet to be bigger. And apparently that'll get us the right mixtures to be safe. So we're back with the same car for the time being, because, well, it's such a jam and the engine's already on its way out. If it drives, I'll try it driving first. I can't remember if it did. I think it drove. It's got no belt or anything on it, I don't think. So we'll just use it until it doesn't want to get used anymore. It's getting dark, unfortunately. Been doing a couple things, but NOS is happening. I've made a little make-do holder for my nozzle, so that's just gonna squirt into there. I might cable tie that down somewhere. I'll get it all working first. It's just a bit rogue at the minute, but that'll definitely direct it that way. I've got the fuel line in there. That's the fuel solenoid and teed off down there, which is laughing. Got the NOS one here. Have the NOS bottle mounted to the door because NOS. So that'll work a treat. Probably highly recommend it. That's actually quite pretty solid too, so we're looking good. So I'll get the ECU and I'll get it all working. I'll put a battery in it and hopefully we should be getting pretty close to ready to go. If it gets dark, I'll set up some car lights and whatever else. We'll see that we don't have any leaks and whatever. Oh, NOS feelings. And then, yeah, what's it do? Yeah, that sounds about right. So now when it's running, we'll see that fuel comes out with it and we'll be laughing. So that's fuel and that's NOS. And we got it all hanging here. All my cable ties are in case it all wants to throw out of the way. So I made it all nice and solid. Looks solid. Solid as can be. Well, it's officially gotten dark. So I've set up me car for the high beams. Get me laptop and see what we can make happen. Water time windows. Working on updates. Yeah, I do have a bad screen on my laptop. You've got to be joking. Classic. When you want your laptop, it's got to do stuff. I think I turned knock sensors off. So, knock sensor, enable, disable. Flag to disable, knock. 1. You do not get an option. Just checking everything is where it needs to be. It's got everything turned off. We're looking good. It does have 338,000 kilometres, so that's a couple. Let's get it going. It's a good runner, this big girl. We're definitely starting with a good motor. I'd probably say compression's its issue. Nice will fix it. Okay, yeah. You want to put the NOS on? It doesn't like being cold. It's pretty cold out. It's pretty cold. It's a cowie. It sounds like it's already done a big end. Let's give her. We're there, we're there. Alright, we'll give it some, we'll warm it up a bit, wouldn't we? We'll let it warm up a little bit. NOS is good though. That's good, right. I'll set up some cameras. This thing's stopped.
Something in the front was sparking.
Yeah, there's probably hidden on it. No, there's no belts.
There's no
belts are a restriction. Belts are a restriction, Jordan. Yeah, and I got the NOS bottle off. That was testing that it had fuel.
Okay, let's open her up.
Okay, open her up. What we turned off for? Yeah, it was.
I wanted to see that everything was working.
I don't actually know where to stand.
I don't really know where to stand either. We'll go again then. That's what they call a NOS backfire.
It's on fire.
We're good. We're good. Oh, it's got a high idle. I don't like standing where I am. How is that still loving it? It's definitely cold. What's it revving to? We'll go again. How's this thing still kicking? This button then, aren't I? It's getting hot now. There's no belts.
Oh, there's no
belts
water
are a
pump?
restriction.
No water pump?
Belts are a restriction. I don't know. That must be something boiling, surely. Yeah. That must have a lot of pressure in it.
Undo it.
You go. That was $7,000.
What gear?
Oh, whatever it was. It was 120 k's an hour. That's hilarious.
Oh, microphone is not that.
Apparently, NOS is a quick install for max excitement. What an install. Yeah, well, we'll see that it goes. Okay. Again. It's lovely. Drives back. It comes back too. That's a good runner. Ooh, it's quiet. It's a quiet motor. I think that should go to the penny. Currently it revs to 7.
Imagine coming out of an intersection just
I think I might put this on a car that actually drives and we'll see what it does then. But yeah, it goes a treat. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe.